Good morning, beautiful souls! Oh my gosh, it's such a magical day. I'm so happy to be here. I hope that I've noticed that I do a lot of hand things in these videos, so I'm gonna try to keep my hands calm. Good morning! Hope you're having a beautiful day. It's 11:11. Everyone make a wish. Does not matter what time zone you're in. You can coattail on my wish. So 11:11, make a wish. Everyone take a moment. That's a beautiful day. That's a beautiful way to start the day. Hope everybody's doing so well. Welcome. Today we're talking about faith over fear in the magic of everyday life, living in the in-between moments and not letting fear and doubt conquer our mind and conquer our actions. That's very important. Hope that everybody's having a great start to their day. And so faith over fear, what does that mean? It means that a lot of time shit comes up and it's a little rocky, you know what I mean? And so we think, we start doubting ourselves. We start doubting our mission, like what we're doing with our lives. We start doubting our actions. Anytime doubt creeps in, it causes problems. It causes secondary consequences, you know what I mean? And so we want to work on focusing, and really believing. The power of belief. I have seen the power of belief do some incredible things. Despite all odds, I've seen belief conquer everything. I really feel like it's an important skill to maintain, that you have to really try sometimes, because it gets rocky. It gets rocky and turbulent, and it's not as easy to hold that faith as we would hope. When the shit hits the fan, that's when you really have to hold tight to your beliefs. And I tell people, whenever, a lot of people know about manifesting, but for those that don't, it's when you hold a conscious thought in your mind and you work towards that goal. And so you hold this conscious thought, this goal in your mind, and you see it in the forefront of your mind. And no matter what comes up throughout your day, no matter what happens, you see this goal and you hold tight to it day after day until it manifests. And so that's the power of manifestation. But during these times of transition, it's those times in between, it's those moments of shift, when we're on our way from point A to point B. That's when we have to hold the thought extra firmly. That's the faith over fear. That's manifesting, not letting that doubt creep in and cloud your judgment and cloud your mind and cloud your actions, really, truly, because that's what it's all about. If we hold those thoughts in the forefront of our mind, if we really retain that thought and we picture our goals crystal clear, I want you to see the most minute details, really believe in what you're asking for. Do you really want this? Why do you want this? Hold that thought firmly in the forefront of your mind. And then even whenever the shit hits the fan, even whenever life gets rough, that's whenever you have to maintain. That's whenever you have to keep that faith, keep that image in your mind and not let go. That's the most important time. It's these points of transition. And so it feels really good whenever you're able to successfully maintain that faith, and then what you're asking for does manifest in your life. It feels really good. You can kind of pat yourself on the back a little bit, because you know that even though it got a little rough and you weren't sure and you could have doubted and you could have had fear, you held on. And that's what it's all about. Just hold on. Maintain that thought and that awareness, that alertness, to where even whenever things seem like they're not going according to plan, even whenever we think that life is not flowing in the direction that we want it to, just hold your goals, hold your dreams, hold your passions and your visions, hold them at the forefront of your mind, and it'll happen. Just give it some time. Faith over fear. You can do it. And that's the beauty that's an everyday magic hack. There is always going to be fear and doubt, and there are always going to be reasons to question ourselves and question our actions. And that's why it's so important to dig down to our deepest passions and truly know what we want to do, so that we can have faith and belief in ourselves whenever we're going to it, whenever we're putting our hands on something and creating or making or transitioning or whatever it may be. But yeah, I love that. Does anybody have anything to add? Is there a moment where you've held on to your faith, even though shit was fearful and could have been doubtful, but you just knew it was gonna work out, and then it did? It's crazy. I used to work at a nursing home, and it was amazing to me, the people that should be bedridden, that their diseases were terrible, and they were up walking around. They had the most positive attitude. And there were people that should not have been bedridden. They should not have, and they had just given up. And like, it was really apparent on the people that were not going to give up. They were going to keep on going. And those people, I really feel like it powers our life force. I feel like it's an energy within all of us. Like, our willpower has to do with our life force. I feel like they're closely tied. I feel like our mental space is closely tied to like our immune system and our health and our wellness. And so really cool story of my life, always trusting the flow, always trusting the universe. Yes, Iris, yes, trust the universe. Because really, whenever you do trust and you have faith that it's all gonna flow, it'll all work itself out. It always does. One way or another, it always works out, right? And so you might as well have faith that it's gonna be okay. And I'm coming from a place where I just came from a time of doubt and fear, and I'm just now leaving that and trying to come into this awareness that things are working out, and it is gonna be okay. Everything always has a tendency to work out in the end, and it's really amazing. It's very humbling, and I'm trying to retain that awareness and that ability to maintain the faith through the fear. Like, trust, solid. But anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Yeah, faith over fear. You can do it. Trust the universe. It's all right. Maintain your thoughts, your passions, your manifestations, your goals. Keep those at the forefront of your mind. You can do it. And great things are coming your way. I love you.